Tempo has reached critical level. Tempo has reached critical level.
Day 2 with S-Diggie. We're going to speak about more of the album and what you did. First, we want to ask, what's the name of the album?
The name of the album is BAM. Too Real for the Industry.
And when you came up with that name, why did you come up with that name?
Off the facts. I mean, when you're doing a street album, when you're doing what you call gutter music, street music, hood music, you basically, if you don't do it the way they want you to do it, sweeten it up, water it down, then you can't get in the industry as far as what they call major labels, you know what I'm saying? So we independent. Independent meaning we banned from the industry, so we make our own moves, our own way, you know what I'm saying?
Now you're saying the name of the album is banned. Do you feel like he was banned from the industry? Elaborate on that.
Yeah, as far as when it came to, I ain't gonna do no more name calling, but a couple of labels, you know what I'm saying? They, at the end of the day, they wanted it, but they didn't want it as far as if I didn't go by their stipulations. Stipulations meaning I might not be with the percentage they was talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with the stipulations. I'm probably having to hold my thoughts in, you know what I'm saying? I only do what you tell me to do, and I'm not a follower, I'm a leader, you know what I'm saying? So that means they didn't want me here. And on top of that, in and out of jail, boom, boom. So it's like the whole system itself didn't want me to get this far. It was basically built to street, jail, street, graveyard.
So what took you so long to become mainstream now?
Well, basically, it's like what I said. It was a mixture of a couple of things, being in the streets. You never come with being in the streets, jail, prison, you know what I'm saying? Jail. Every time something good is going on, jail, you know what I'm saying? Plus well, in my case, sucking up to none of the big CEOs or the big name so-called managements or whatever to actually put me out. To myself just said, fuck it, I'm gonna put my own grind together, get my own cash, and put my own shit out. You feel what I'm saying? Period. At the end of the day. So now I'm in your face, you know what I'm saying?
Who are some of the artists that you like to work with, or some of the artists that you work with on this album?
Artists that I like to work with. Nothing but God. I mean, some of them might surprise you. I like to work with Meek. I like to work with T.I., but of course, you know what I'm saying? I like to work with Trick, you know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I'm saying? Me and Ross. I like to do some more with my homeboy Jay. Me and a couple people. I think me and Jay-Z will murder something, you know what I'm saying? Just being real. I like to do something with Snoop. I mean, I like most school niggas, you know what I'm saying? There's only a couple of new schoolers that I probably would want to do something with. I probably do more with an R&B cat in the new school than artists. I'm just being real with you.
What do you think some of the listeners will get out of listening to your music? What do you think the listeners will get?
Well, for the pretenders, they'll stop pretending. They'll know it is real out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? For the ones that's in the streets, will understand that you don't have to just be streets. Your goals, a lot of the niggas got the game twisted. They feel like once you hood, once you sell drugs, once you wrong or whatever, they do it constantly. This is every day. This is what I do. This is my title. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that title is to start like that and build up to the next level. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these big boys try to tell you. You don't have beef with me because you can't get Jay-Z to come to the hood. Can't come to the hood. He's trying not to be in the hood no more. That's the reason he got his money. You know what I'm saying? That's anybody. Once you get your money, the name of the game is to elevate to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I feel listening to mine, they'll see, okay, yeah, this nigga was in them streets for real, but look what he doing now. You know what I'm saying? Two different worlds. You don't have to just choose this. People that work get money. You know what I'm saying? People that aren't so-called gangsters get money. You know what I'm saying? It's different angles, different ways to get money. So in my album, they're not just gonna hear that rah 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 all day. You gonna get a lesson. You gonna hear. You gonna get a story behind this. You gonna get true facts. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas didn't make it through some of the things that a nigga have done. You understand what I'm saying?
What were some of the difficult challenges you went through in the industry?
Trying to hold back from knocking somebody out. I mean, it's being real. In the industry, you have to like really hold in. Sometimes you have to, you know, your mom used to tell you need to like control your emotions and your attitude. You know what I'm saying? In the industry, it's like that because some motherfuckers will, you know, they shoot shots. They think it's a game. So the industry itself is funny to me. It's like you have to deal with characters. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to dealing with an individual, and I know this individual is real. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to deal with this real person. When I deal with this person and he's not real, I know how to deal with him. We can still make business moves. I know what I do with this real nigga, I ain't gonna do with you. You know what I'm saying? We in two different worlds, but we still can get money. The industry, you really can't tell too many times. You know, you think somebody real and he end up being more faker than the nigga over here you thought was fake. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that this is like irritating. So it's nice, like you really have to get into the niggas you trying to be down with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling the nigga, I ain't in it for the fame. I'm in it to rig some real MCs. You feel me? Them real MCs, I'm gonna be able to know. We're gonna be able to ride. We're gonna be able to sit down. We're gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We got things in common.
What do you feel is your responsibility as an artist and as a CEO?
As an artist, like I say, is to change the nature of street music, gutter music, to show them that we can still represent them streets, we can still represent that hood, but we can also bring it to the radio. You know what I'm saying? It ain't called, it's not called what you would call, when they say a crossover MC or artist today. When they cross over, they cross all the way over. You know what I'm saying? One minute you talking bricks, you're talking this, next minute you on a whole nother level. You have to know how to mix it together. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to mix it together. When you hear mine, you'll think, you know, like I said, you'll think I done told you all type of shit, but it's all clean. You know what I'm saying? It's pure mastering your craft. So as an artist, I feel that's my mission. Is to show my young nigga, this how you do it. This how we can get this money. You ain't just got to settle for this underground money. We can go get this major money too. You feel what I'm saying? We can beat them at their own game. But it's just switching up how we do it. Now as for a CEO, I was put in for every real MC, every real nigga on the street. I look at myself as the next Russell. You know what I'm saying? The next P. Diddy, but in a whole different mind state because I won't leave no street niggas out. You feel what I'm saying? I know I can take them and mold them and show them not only you under my label, I'm making business moves for you. I don't own you. You know what I'm saying? We're partners. You know what I'm saying? That's this whole game. That's where they got this shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You got a nigga that want to be a leader, but you can't lead a bunch of niggas that's already leaders. You know what I'm saying? This cat already feeling, he talking, how you gonna tell him what to do? We make business deals. So I'm gonna show him how to come in this game. You ain't got to be with me for 30 years. You can come in, get your money, branch off, do your thing, help the next thing get their money. You know what I'm saying? I'm still get my money at the end of the day. So as a CEO, I mean, I'm basically here to show other artists the whole business aspect of the game, not just give me your music, go sit over here, I'm finna do the rest. No, they're gonna know from point A to point Z, this is what we doing, this was this going, this is what the radio doing, this is what the marketing is, this is what the promotion is, this is what this costs, you feel what I'm saying? So they know in their head, and not just walk around as the regular rapper, you know what I'm saying? They're businessmen, businesswomen, you know what I'm saying?
And who are some of the producers that you work with on this album?
Legendary Mike Fresh, off rip, you know what I'm saying? Blue, the next upcoming killer, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy Hatch out of Orlando, you know what I'm saying? He on that fire, and gangsta music, you know, them Swift boys, nigga Mike Swift, you know what I'm saying? That boy got that heat, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas that long niggas sleep on that don't know. Hey, I got something for you, you know what I'm saying? I got some niggas Trust me, remember them names I said, you gonna see them, you gonna hear about them, because everybody gonna want these niggas, trust me.
We're gonna switch course a little bit. I want to talk to you about, you know, there's a saying that some artists are being blackballed. I want you to elaborate on some artists that's being blackballed in this game. How do you feel about that? And just elaborate on that.
Nah, that blackball thing, it's real. I can tell you that it's fucked up. But I ain't gonna get blackballed. I don't see myself ever, ain't nobody can match. That's the difference. You can't really blame the blackballer on the person that's getting blackballed. To get blackballed, you signed that paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? You signed that contract. You shouldn't have just looked at them dollars and signed that paperwork without reading what them stipulations was, all them options and all them, you know what I'm saying, so-called more years that you thought this just was this. That's what got you that. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing, like I'm saying, is back to the CEO part, is learning the business of the game. You know what I'm saying? When you learn the business of the game, you don't have them problems. You know what I'm saying? When you just thirsty, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem too. A lot of niggas don't know they thirsty too. You know, just bitches thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Niggas thirsty. So just cause the nigga tell you I got 100,000 on the table, okay, hold that 100,000 right there. Call my people over here. Make sure this right. You know what I'm saying? Cause this ain't the only money I'm trying to see. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta understand. You can go in and get that 100,000 and don't owe nothing. You know what I'm saying? And get 80% of it is how you go to the table. So blackball, yes, it's real, but you put yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about Snoop blackball. You know, come he done been through. Gangster. You feel what I'm saying? You don't hear that. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't hear Jay-Z getting balled. He done been over here till he got his own shit. He knew how to handle that paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
So tell me, how do you feel about artists that get in the industry and get signed or blow up and then forget about the people that were there working with them and their partners who've been rapping with them as well?
I mean, that mean they wasn't really down at the beginning. I mean, period. If you and somebody came up together, you understand, and through the struggle, then all of a sudden you get on and get some money and you forget about it. It's two ways of that story too. Some of that is flawed, but then it's a story behind some of that. Sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes it might be that artist was doing all that struggling and them niggas wasn't keeping it as real. You know what I'm saying? They might have was there when he was throwing some shows. They might have was there when he was giving out a free CD. You know what I'm saying? They might have was there in the studio. But when he was out here working the blocks with this record trying to promote his job or going to the club and there's only 2-3 people in there, you feel what I'm saying? He was doing that on his own. Some of them only come around once they see the deal and the money there. Then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Call buddy up, boy. Hey, remember me? And then they'd be like, nah, I don't remember you. You wasn't, how they say, you wasn't there when I was in the gym. This shit is real, you feel what I'm saying? But for the ones that do it, and a nigga was there in that paint, that's what killed him. Any MC rapper that you have heard been involved in that right now, do your history, everybody ain't in the game, or they have been exposed. Because you'll never try real niggas. So when you owe them real niggas find these same social networks, they find them same magazine, they start spitting at you. They start telling that true shit about you. They start saying, hold on, that nigga ain't really there. You feel what I'm saying? They put that question mark out there on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they need. They gonna get their money which wherever these days. You feel what I'm saying? With social network. You ain't paying me like that, then I'm gonna disrespect you and put your business out there and get me some money on this route. You know what I'm saying? Just like a sex tape.
Now I'm going to ask a question of, why is it that in Florida, in Atlanta they have like the Super Friends, in Houston they have, a big movement where all the artists work together. In LA, all the artists unite. Why do you think it's not happening in Miami, Florida, with the rappers?
First, that egos. Second thing, too many kings, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even in a pond, you got little fish, medium fish, big fish, you got different type of fish, you know what I'm saying? in the pond of Miami is all big fish. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be a minnow, and nobody want to be a grouper. Everybody want to be a shark. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? And so when you got a bunch of anger and testosterone or whatever you call it around in one big room of a bunch of niggas that's on some bullshit already, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to snap off instead of niggas thinking of the bigger plan and say, hold up, they doing this. Like you just said, LA doing this, New York doing this. Shit, we got some of the realest niggas right here, you feel what I'm saying? Wait, regardless, where all them niggas come to vibe at, where they come to, you feel what I'm saying, do their thing at, right here. So if we do get together, it'll be a bigger movement. We supposed to have tours and shit, you know what I'm saying, put together and rolling through the whole state of Florida. See, New York niggas eating because they got the borough. Atlanta niggas eating because now they eating just like they got a borough. It's from Atlanta to South, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, Virginia, Washington, all that in that little area. LA, same thing. Houston, same thing. But niggas in Florida forget it ain't just about Miami. It ain't just about Jacksonville. It ain't just about Tampa. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's a borough itself. Florida is one of the biggest, you feel what I'm saying? We have St. Pete. You have, you know what I'm saying, Gainesville. You have Pensacola, Panama City, you know, different spots. So we would put a big movement together. Oh, we'll take over the world. But the difference is you got a bunch of fucking egomaniacs together and it just don't work. Everybody got money. So everybody don't look at it as put this money together and make bigger money. Everybody still on big bank, take little bank. And if you ain't got too many little banks around a bunch of big banks, who gonna take what? You know what I'm saying? So it's still like it's no unity. It's no, this your job. You gonna play this position. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the streets, niggas gotta understand the music business is just like the streets. The music business is just like the dope game. You know what I'm saying? You can't open a drug spot and make $1 million same day. Nobody. You got to put that product out there. You got to work that product. You got to get your first customer, the second customer, the boom, boom, boom. When you open a business, same thing. You're not gonna make $1 million first year. You got to promote it. You got to market it. Same thing with us. If we all get together, unite and say, hey, you know what? Them boys doing it. We can do the same thing. Boy, we finna drop you. We dropping the album back to back, mix CDs back to back. Man, we'll murder the game. Movie, reality show. That's why reality shows don't come in. That's why none of that come in. You ain't got no Love and Hip Hop Miami. Come on, man. Love and Hip Hop Miami. Think about that. Man, you can't make us play a character. It's gonna be real. You understand? You think you be hearing about them fighting, and man, come on, man. Don't be just no fighting. They be arrest. You be saying, you know, the mug shots. I got took off the set last night. You know what I'm saying? It's real. I mean, that's the difference. We just got to get together, and it can happen, but it's just a bunch of two big-headed ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Too many sharks in that one little pond, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even getting water. Nigga tail sticking out on this side, nigga mouth over here, nigga body just getting a little wet because there's so many sharks in the pond. It's like, shit, nigga, we about to die, you know what I'm saying? It's real.
Now, we're going to talk about, you know, the labels down in South Florida. You know, everybody has a record label these days. Why do you think most majority of these labels, even the ones like, you know, the ones that was established and then they go away, why do you think they failed in their quest in keeping their record company and stuff like that?
Because they was a label. They was playing the regular, what was built in the caveman. Whenever this music shit started, they still on that same format. And at the beginning, that format probably was good at the beginning because it was new. So you had artists that didn't have music already. You had artists that didn't have their own albums together. You had artists, you know what I'm saying, that needed that help. Now, an artist really don't need you. You know what I'm saying? An artist can sit in his house and make his own album. You know what I'm saying? He can buy his own beats. He can do his own covers. He can distribute his own with this digital world. You feel what I'm saying? So half of them failed because they didn't keep it business. Business meaning my Zoo Life, we on I need you like you need me. You know what I'm saying? It's not no just you need me. You need me because we got this money. Nah. My money needs your lyrics. Your lyrics need my money. You know what I'm saying? Me and you need this promoter to make sure he doing his job. Me and you and that promoter need this market nigga to make sure he doing his job. For any of this to even work, that team gotta be strong. But if you're dicking, what they call you penny pinching, or you trying to nigga for some money, how he gonna represent your team? It still takes it back to what I'm telling you with the streets. If you have somebody working that's your runner or your lookout or your whatever, and he doing all this work, and you ain't paying him, but buddy over there saying, boy, I like what you doing. Come holler at me. Got something for you. You think he gonna still be there? That gone. That's how, you feel what I'm saying? That's just like they say, respect is bigger than your money. To build that respect is you treat person equally. Ain't going nowhere. How many people you hear trying to leave these companies, like all these, I'm not gonna say name, you know what I'm saying, certain people that you think real, but then all of a sudden you hear their homeboy coming out to my nigga wasn't paying me, he ain't ready guy, he don't see me, he just trying me, you feel what I'm saying? You be like, well, damn nigga, I thought y'all was like that, you feel what I'm saying? That's the difference. Niggas have to keep it business. Niggas have to treat an artist just like you need him, and an artist got to know that company needs you to sing with. Y'all need each other, not each other, it's nobody.
What do you see the state of music is right now? And elaborate on that, how you feel about it.
Music right now, it's lovely to me. I mean, outside of when we talking about the artist itself, we just talking about the game of music itself. I mean, it's an all-time high to me. You know what I'm saying? It's danger to I feel any artist, any man that call himself an artist that does music. If you have a problem or you want them to sit around and say, man, can't do this, can't do that, you got a problem. See, in the early days, niggas had 2-inch reels. That shit cost. 8 decks cost. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas don't even know some of the shit I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Now you digital, you know, mic check, and you can do this like on a laptop, you feel what I'm saying? It's nothing to do it, it's about the work and the ethic right now, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just now I see the music game is gonna be more than the music game. We already attacking TV, we're already attacking this, you got artists owning companies, you know what I'm saying, with dog owning wing stops, you know what I'm saying? You know, got what Mr. 305 owning Mommy Subs, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't playing out here. In a minute, you got rappers owning Champ Foot Lockers, all this here. In a minute, you gotta see us, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is not playing. Niggas is gonna be in a minute where all you gonna see is all the big old people that you used to say. See, people understand everybody have to take over somebody. Gotta be another Russell, gotta be another Puff, gotta be another Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't gonna change. It only gets better. Look at the young niggas coming out now. Some whack. And some is really gifted. You know what I'm saying? Some, you know, some of the singing and R&B, if we go to that subject, you know, back in the day, it was love music. Then it became corny music, and everybody begging, everybody, you know, I'm treating a bitch to this, I'm treating a bitch to that. Come on, now you got a couple R&B niggas that's, you know, like, what's his name, Augusta, I fucks with, you know what I'm saying? Because the shit that they saying, you like, hold on, nigga, street nigga, you a street nigga, R&B nigga, you know, Chris Brown, I fuck with him, you feel what I'm saying? Because they make that shit that I can still say, okay, I feel that. I done seen that, you feel what I'm saying? Boom, boom. So I don't see nothing going up. You know what I'm saying? But as long as everybody get their mind right and stop letting all the old dictator rules or the Illuminati bullshit niggas be talking. I don't believe in none of that. Fuck Illuminati, all that. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna make me do what you think you can make me do. Period. You understand? So I don't give a fuck who you is, how much money you got. You ain't gonna make me do. I mean, the police can't make me do what they want me to do. The only person can make me do what they want to do is that man upstairs when he said, okay, it's time you go 6 feet off. That judge, when he dropped that shit, he can't take the realness out of me, but he can send a nigga go sit down for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? So rap game, music game, a whole going up.
So what's next for SO? What's next? Think about doing any reality TV or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, we live that life every day. I mean, I got my homeboy is. I'm constantly telling him to get a cameraman around. In a minute, we're gonna go Zoo Life TV in a minute. We're just gonna let a cameraman ride with us. But it's like, you have to be ready for it. It's still like banned in the USA type job. You might have your good moments, your sad moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. I mean, at one time I thought reality was a joke. You know what I'm saying? But, I prop T.I. for his thing, what he's doing, because he could have went a whole different direction with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the new Cosby. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have different things going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can see that. It probably wouldn't be what you would think. Well, it wouldn't be, you probably think, okay, so do reality shit. It'd probably be some Boy in the Hood type shit. Yeah, it'd probably be some damn near Martin type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, we clown too. We have fun. We joke and kiki. We just don't joke and too jokey. You feel what I'm saying? But it's different shit to do, man. I mean, clothing line. We got Do Life clothing line. We're trying to do, keep it real. That gorilla, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I got Do Life Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? We in the modern one. We in the video vixens. You know what I'm saying, nigga? And you can't fuck nothing, nigga. This shit real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple things going on. You know what I'm saying? We got our own marketing. We got our own promotional companies. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to have a nigga out here taking our money, talking about he over here promoting and he ain't promoting nothing. Nigga. We watching you. You know what I'm saying? If you want a job, you gonna have a job with 5, 6 iron niggas sitting around you. So we know that shit is right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's where I see it. That's what it is. You life. You know what I'm saying? For life.
And some of the artists that are to come out, you want to touch base on some of the artists.
Yeah, we got Coleon. I'll be on the lookout for him. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main. We got Bad Weather out of Fort Lauderdale. We got Dap. You know what I'm saying? Out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple things going on. Y'all be on the lookout for them. A couple of them on the mix CD. You know what I'm saying? We got Zoo Nuts mix CD gonna drop. That's gonna basically feature all the up and coming, all the young on the company itself. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're just dealing with this band. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the OG out first. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna bring all the little soldiers behind them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Zoo Life movement.